Okay, now I want to tell you about another adorable little module. You've probably already heard of this. It's the ESP8266. That's the name of the chip. This particular package is the ESP8266-01. It's got 8 little pins. It'll often come in a little static-proof bag with these headers provided separately, and so you'll solder them on yourself if you want to do that. It also has a couple of programmable GPIO pins, which you can control by accessing a web page when you're on the same network, and works as a web server. You can serve web pages off of this thing, and it can act as an access point as well. So this guy can be a little tricky to program. I've got this breadboard set up, basically translating from the 8 pins of the ESP board to this FTDI programmer cable. My cable automatically converts from the 5 volts USB to 3.3 volts for programming, but you may need a voltage converter otherwise. It's not all horrible breadboarding. You can build a jig if you want to program a bunch of these in a row. And I've shown you how to do that in this tutorial. It also covers uploading the basic Wi-Fi web server sketch. This one allows you to control the GPIO pins over the internet. But the one that really caught my fancy was this captive portal project by Ray, one of our rockstar hackers. He uses it to broadcast a fake access point and send a message to whoever tries to connect. He starts out with some explanation of the board itself, and then we get into the meat of the project. I've already downloaded the code for this, and if you've already got your breadboard set up, then you're good. To put the board in programming mode, you need to hold the GPIO 0 pin low by connecting it to ground, and then do the same with the reset pin. Once you've reset it, you don't need to hold down GPIO 0 anymore. It'll stay in programming mode until the next time you reset it, which also happens if you cut and restore power. I've set up a couple of jumper wires that enable me to do this quickly and easily. Anytime you've got power to the ESP board, you'll see this little red light on. Let's open up this sketch he's given us. It's called Captive Portal, and you can download it at the bottom of that project I showed you. You can name the network whatever you want. If you want to be mischievous, you can masquerade as an official network. And in the response string goes a little HTML snippet showing the page you want to display. Since I'm already in programming mode, I just hit upload. If you haven't already, you'll also need to install the ESP8266 board in the boards manager, and Ray tells you how to do that in the project. Let's go ahead and upload this. I've got a little flashing blue light right now that tells me that the upload is going alright. Time to hit reset and see what happens. And there's our network! So what happens when I actually connect to this? It may take a minute the first time, and there's our HTML page. This has all kinds of possibilities for Mischief, but you could also be a good person and just use this board to control your home automation thingies and whatever else nice people do. Have a great day and be careful where you connect.